Hey, greetings everybody. So today what we're going to do is we're going to actually go into the fourth tablet, okay, in the Emerald Tablets of Thoth Chronicles. And the fourth tablet is titled The Spaceborn. So in tablet 3, we get more information in regards to the backstory of Thoth the Atlantean. Thoth recollects land beneath the stars in Atlantis before it was buried under the ocean's waves. As a child, he was very curious, and as he grew older, there was always a longing to conquer the pathways that led to the stars. Year after year, Thoth would learn and seek more wisdom. He was constantly gaining more knowledge until he finally learned the secrets of transcending the flesh and was able to transverse the cosmos. And honestly, after reading some of these, what he was saying and what he was recollecting, to me, it sounds like that he was astral projecting. But Thoth's soul traveled freely through space and into the infinity circle of light. As he traveled, he encountered planets in which he described as great and gigantic. Soon afterwards, Thoth finally takes a rest on what he describes as a planet of beauty. Strings of harmony filled the air as he rested on this planet's surface. On his journey, he encountered many races of men on their worlds, some reaching as high as the stars of the morning, some falling in the blackness of night, but each race and all of them struggling upwards towards the light. It's something to note too that Thoth also tells the reader that light is our heritage and that darkness is only a veil. Also in this tablet, we also get introduced to the ether, to the concept of the ether, and it is said that he encountered beings who've mastered this ether. He said that these beings were free of space, but yet they were men. Something to note is that ether is a force that is the foundation of all things. And these beings use this ether to construct planets, according to Thoth. He speaks on how he paused and watched their wisdom and glory. He saw them create gigantic cities of rose and gold. Thoth tells the reader that he wants us to follow his example in wisdom. He says that we too can free our souls and travel the stars just like how he did. All of space is ordered, and only through this order are we one with the all. The flower of life is something that's, brought up again in this tablet, just like how it was brought up in the, I think it's tablet 2, I believe, of the Halls of Amenti. But in this tablet 2, Thoth also gives us instructions on how to meditate. And once again, in my opinion, it seems like he's giving us instructions on how to do astral projection. And I will be making videos on that too. But I'm about to quote him now. He says, "Then lie ye down in the darkness. Close ye your eyes from the rays of the light. Center thy soul force in the place of thine consciousness, shaking it free from the bonds of the night. Place in thy mind place the image thou desire. Picture the place thou desire to see. Vibrate back and forth with thy power. Loosen the soul from out of its night. Fiercely must thou shake with all thy power, until at last thy soul shall be free." One thing that I always found fascinating about that quote and what Thoth talks about in this tablet is that his description of consciousness and its connection to the all matches exactly with what is in the Kybalion. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Kybalion, make sure you guys check out my video that I made on the Kybalion, and I'll be sure to leave the link to that in the description, all right? But he also goes and says, consciousness free is fused with the cosmic, one with the order and law of the all. Knew ye not, man, that out of the darkness light shall flame forth, a symbol of all. And then after that, at the end of the tablet, he also gives us a prayer to help draw out our inner light and to illuminate the darkness. And the prayer goes, "Mighty spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to thee. Lift up my fire from out of the darkness, magnet of fire that is one with the all. Lift up my soul, thou mighty and potent child of the light, turn not away. Draw me in power to melt in thy furnace, one with all things and all things in one, fire of the life strain, and one with the brain. And that pretty much, ends my summary of the chapter. It was a pretty quick. It was a pretty quick tablet. Not too much in it. It was more of Thoth just giving a brief description of more of his journeys in the past. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. I'll be doing tablet 5 next. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Peace and love.